We live in an age where technology is a very large component in our everyday lives, whether it's our phone, computers, video games, television. We're also constantly buying the latest version of something and letting it take up more time in our days. When it comes to social media, however, there's something that isn't highlighted enough or talked about enough. And it's the reality that social media is doing something that society and its systematic and social structures has failed to do. And it's the reality that groups like women, women of color, men of color, and LGBT are empowered by what social media offers. It's a safe space where representation and empowerment is absolute and magnified.
Hi, my name is Fidel. I major in business and communication.
My name is Peyton. I major in English and education.
My name is Aaliyah. I'm a high schooler, but I plan to major in social work.
Representation of who you are in terms of race, gender, or sexuality make you feel?
It makes me feel empowered and united with other people across the world, which is cool.
Ditto.
I feel empowered because I can use freedom of expression and I can network and touch people and talk to people.
Why do you feel like social media is a safe space for minorities?
Because I can connect with other people. Like, you get online and automatically there's news just right there.
It's
right there.
Being a woman, what does social media do for you?
It makes me feel empowered with other women. What about you?
What does media do for you?
What social media does for me is it gives me a platform to where I can express my opinions and thoughts.
What about social media makes you feel good about yourself?
It's just a place where I can post about how I feel and who I am and get support from the people who follow me.
How does seeing representation of who you are in terms of race, gender, or sexuality make you feel?
I like to see a lot of bisexual women and men being uplifted through social media, because there are a lot of I don't know what to say, there's a lot of people that say it's not a real thing to both men and women, and it's nice to see that portrayed.
Yeah. Being a woman, what does social media do for you?
Definitely, when I started using Twitter, it was a place for me to tweet about how I actually felt about my sexuality. Now I tweet about it all the time, and it makes it feel normalized, and that's not normally what goes on outside of social media, so that's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah. Awesome. So what is your sexuality, if you don't mind?
I'm pansexual. A lot of times I just tell people I'm bi because it's a lot harder to explain what pansexual means. But basically, I'm not bound by gender, I guess. I like people for who they are and not what they identify as physically. Yeah.
I don't really label myself. I'm pretty open to whatever. And yeah, social media has a lot of different types of people with a lot of different types of sexualities. And like she said, it definitely normalizes things that are otherwise seen as taboo in society.
I'm Jolene Seconder, and my video is about how social media can be a safe space for minorities, whether it's people part of the LGBT community, women, women of color, men of color, and how seeing representation through social media is important and enlightening.
How does seeing representation of who you are in terms of race, gender, or sexuality make you feel?
So then to be in a safe space where you're kind of seeing people who share almost the same beliefs, or they have, they just kind of see the world the same way you do, it's comforting. So it's it definitely becomes it makes society and in all its flaws a little more bearable. Not as expressive of my sexuality, what I identify as much as I would like to be, but when it comes to my sexuality, it's just being a woman, I'm very open. And it's comforting to see how women are supportive, because there is a lot of internalized misogyny. So to see women uplift me, or to where they are expressive just as much as I am, it's really comforting.
What is a word that you would use to describe when you think of free expression you possess on social media?
Empowerment.
What does free expression and representation mean to you?
That's good. Oh, as a Black woman.
Hold on. I was laughing so shit.
Well, when it comes to America, there is internalized racism. So there are a lot of women who are lighter skinned who have that internalized racism where they subconsciously believe that because they are lighter skinned, they're better than a girl or a man who's darker than them. And social media has really brought to my attention that how toxic that can be, and how it still is very relevant, and how being a woman of lighter skin, I definitely put a lot of importance on me uplifting darker skinned women, and my sisters. I have 2 darker skinned sisters, so it's really important to me. Social media and those who participate have made it their safe space to express and connect, to be defiant in what society has taught us that only hinders our self-love and ability to accept those unlike us, and to connect with those who are. And until we as a society learn to empower everyone in their differences, begin to love everyone unconditionally for who they are, until we can find content in that, we won't truly know what it means to have diversity as a defining word for who we are as a human race.